Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance, and this game has started rather unexpectedly. I don't think there was any countdown at all. Well, I think that may be down to Captain Ashstorm in the T110E4 spawning rather late. Well, this is a tier 10 American tank destroyer with a turret, but the turret will only turn 90 degrees either side. But it's got a 155mm gun capable of 750 alpha, so it's rather powerful. The only thing about the E4 that's a bit of a problem is that cupola. It's a bit obvious and it is a weak spot. So is the lower plate, but yeah, so is the same on any tank really. Well, he's got a nice gaggle of tanks going to the south past. A Lerva with a 105mm gun, the T30 which has got a 155mm gun, and the E75 who's got a 128mm gun. Or is it a 128 actually? I can't remember if the E75 is a 128. Oh dear. Okay, I'm crap sometimes. Well, Jingles advertises that he's crap. Oh, Malshin is now regretting coming around that corner. 847 hit points of damage. I know Quickie Baby calls it his terrible content, but he still gets a lot of views even though he puts out terrible content. Okay, well, we've got a nice number of targets there. AMX CDC is sent back to the garage. 491 hit points. He really shouldn't have sat there when he realises there's somebody with a 155mm gun looking at him. Well, the Malshin knows who's looking at him, and at this moment I think the Malshin probably wants to avoid getting hit. Where is he? There he is. Hello, Mr. Malshin. You got your rear to us, and now you're dead. It's rather inevitable. Shoot him up the ass if you can. A Klaus Kellerman special. Okay, moving ahead. We're not going to get involved with the melee at the south pass. I think our teammates are sort of occupied there. They've got a T-34. Is that a T-34 to deal with? Yep. And a few other enemy tanks, including a VK. And well, we'll deal with them in a short while. But ahead of us, supposedly, is a Scorpion G. No, he's actually gone down to the south pass. And in fact, the only enemies that we appear to have any concern about is an ISM to our right in the north. And well, it looks to me like we can go through the west pass and come up behind those enemy tanks where they least expect it. Well, yeah, because they're so engaged in trying to get through that pass, and the E75 is trying to hold them off. So this could be rather awkward for them, because if they get a 155mm shell drilled up their ass, they will certainly know that they've been bent over and, well, totally buggered. Can I use that word? I'm pretty sure I can. Pretty sure I did. I hope that doesn't get my channel, my video demonetized, but there you go. Okay. There are no defenders in the way of those tanks, so they are about to get a very nasty surprise because they think that they've managed to break their way through, and any second now they're going to get one hell of a shock. Ooh, look who's behind us. Well, the Jaeger is making his way along there. And it looks like he's just gone around the corner. I don't think he saw us. It's that old dinosaur, isn't it? I don't think he saw us. And there's the Type 5. I'm pretty sure we were seen by them. Or were we? Well, they've gone around the corner. I think they're headed back to their own cap, because it looks to me like they can see our tanks back at their cap. And the T-34, well, he suddenly realised there's somebody behind him and he got a fire there. And the M103 finishes him off. So he got a bit of a shock. And I think the Type 5 is about to get one hell of a shock as well. Well, he must know who's behind him now. Surely the T-34 would have told him. In which case, then he must realise, oh my god, turn round, there's somebody behind us we don't really want to see. The E4 is difficult to penetrate at the best of times, yet they are trying to get into a defensive position. We've got him side on, and he just took a big hit, and the M103 got one as well. We got 848 hit points off that Type 5. So it's a high roll. And we're holding back just for him to just for our reload. And oh, we took an HE round, and there is the VK. Unfortunately, we didn't penetrate him. We blocked the shot from him though. Okay, almost reloaded, and the Type 5 has been taken out by the M103. So we don't have to worry about the HE rounds, we just need to deal with the VK. And note that one's too acute an angle, bounced off the turret. And we took a round from behind from the Scorpion G, but we'll get round the corner and the Scorpion G won't be able to hit us because he's too far away. He's back at the cap area, dealing with a 1390 and a Lorraine 40 ton. Oh, 1390's down. So we need to get rid of this VK. Oh, he did put a round into us. Now we can finish him off if we can get one through to Cupola. Yeah, oh, one into the Cupola, but it doesn't finish him off. It's not high enough. Only 686. Now we get one through the side, and yep. And we've got a fire, and he's gone. Nice. So that's third kill for Captain Ashstorm. Back to the cap. There's only 2 left on the enemy team, 3 on our team. Oh, no, the Jaegeru on the enemy team has just bit the dust. So the only remaining enemy is the Scorpion G. And for some reason, he's decided that capping is a good idea. I don't think it is, really. I don't think you've got a hope in hell of completing a cap. Not while that Lorraine 40 ton is nearby. He will keep filling you with holes, and the Scorpion G is dead. And he's platooned with the M103. They both got 3 kills, so I think you know what that means. Game over. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's a second class tanker for Captain Ashstorm in the T110E4. He managed to set a tank on fire because he got the arsonist, and it burned to death. He also picked up a fire for effect out of that game, and he did pick up a Brothers in Arms for being platooned with the M103 at the end of that game. Both had 3 kills apiece, and he also picked up the High Calibre for dealing the most damage in that game overall. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, he did get the highest damage, 4,866 hit points of damage. The Waffenträger Aufpanzer 4 managed 3,511, and the next high score after that was the Lorraine 40 ton 3,431, and that's a very good score for a 40 ton. Normally it's very difficult to score well in that because A, it's tier 8, and B, it's got very thin armor, so you have to be very careful about what you shoot at because sometimes it'll shoot back and go straight through you. Well, he did manage to get 2 kills. On the kill side, yep, Captain Ashstorm got 3, so did the M103, so did Type 5 Heavy and the VK4502. The rest had 2 apiece. Oh, and that I should say that Object 140 also had 3 kills. And when it came to base XP, well, the Lorraine, because he's tier 8 and he was fighting in a tier 10 game and doing very nicely. 1,095 base experience points for him, 1,012 for the T10, and then Captain Ashstorm picked up 916. He fired only 9 rounds during that game, got 9 direct hits, but only 7 penetrations. I had a couple of ricochets from the VK. Damage of 4,866 hit points, of which 1,338 were at more than 300 meters. He received 4 hits from the enemy. 3 of them were penetrations, 1 non-penetration, and block damage of 490 hit points in total. Damaged 5 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, and did 450 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he earned 59,922 credits, and because he didn't use premium ammo, or at least not so much in this game, and after repair he actually took away a profit of 22,894. He received 1,374 XP times 2 for the first victory, took away 2,748 experience points altogether. Now this game was from last year. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm so crap. I actually had these ones sitting in the queue for a long time waiting to be done, but we're trying to get through them as quickly as possible. There are more Captain Ashtorm videos to come and more Oppenheimer ones as well, in heavy tanks and tier 10 tanks and the like. So I'm sure you're going to probably enjoy some of these videos a lot because it's heavy action at the higher tiers. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully you'll be enjoying the next video very shortly.